first at 9.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Alexandra Meacham. We are examining issues that matter to our viewers. A Shreveport resident reached out to us about a concerning amount of litter on local roadways and interstates. So I got to work to find out if litter has been increasing in the area and who is responsible for cleanup. I found out it has, and those responsible highlight a larger issue in the state. Here is an in-depth look at litter on Louisiana roads, because your voice matters. North Louisiana has the highest amount of litter in the state, according to data compiled by Keep Louisiana Beautiful in 2023. Bud Light, Budweiser was overwhelmingly the most common brand name of roadway litter, a statistic that can be used to hold the company accountable for their environmental impact.
It really shows the places where we can go and say, did you know that your product is littered more often than most in our state, and what can you do to help us? You know, could you maybe do some advertising dollars on ways to recycle?
The study shows most litter comes from people throwing things out of their windows or trucks without proper covering.
You know, what you see when you drive by is the results of loads that have been improperly secured, which is illegal, by the way.
Residents are noticing. A Shreveport woman sent us an email saying there is a bad debris issue on the shoulders of the I-220 Cross Lake Bridge. It's horrible and should be addressed. This is what visitors see coming into Shreveport. Thank you for doing this and allowing our voices to be heard.
So Cross Lake Bridge is one of those we hear about a lot. Obviously, it's a very long bridge. It is a very busy bridge.
Aaron Buchanan explains Louisiana DOTD maintains state highways and interstates, while they have an agreement with the city of Shreveport for litter pickup events for a minimum of 4 times per year. Private contractors are also hired to mow and pick up litter.
And what we find more than anything is that even when our crews go out and pick up, that debris and that litter is replaced almost as quickly as we can pick it up. So 48 hours later, it looks like no one was even out there. And at that rate, it's nearly impossible to keep the roadways as clean as we would all like them to be.
Which shows the cultural awareness problem of littering in Louisiana.
The culture of litter is so vast and widespread in our state.
The study also revealed the majority of litter being thrown out is by local residents.
It really is indicative of the mindset and culture that we've got.
Changing that culture and mindset is the mission of Keep Bossier Beautiful, where Lynn Bryan has spent the past 5 years hosting parish-wide cleanup campaigns and advocating for environmentally friendly practices.
It's such a good work, Alex. I mean, it's so meaningful, and it makes life better for so many people when we can help clean up our city and our communities.
The state is also cracking down and offering funding to help because litter costs Louisiana $91 million annually. The legislature provided DOTD with an additional $3 million in funding to improve highways. The lieutenant governor's office provided grants to sheriff's offices for litter enforcement.
There's a lot of money being put toward the issue, the problem of litter and debris.
Enforcement is also strengthening for local involvement, with Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser's financial backing to launch the 855 LA Litter,
where anybody can call and report litter.
Drivers can call to report a license plate number of someone seen throwing out trash on the roadway.
So this is really, really powerful because it's increasing our number of foot soldiers that we have in our communities.
It's about changing the culture and enforcement on the ground level.
We all live in these communities as well and would love to see the beauty of our community shine through and not be covered in trash.
For Your Voice Matters, I'm Alexandra Meacham. And Keep Bossier Beautiful is always looking for volunteers to help clean up local areas. They are ramping up for a nationwide movement called America 250 to pick up 250 billion pieces of litter by America's 250th birthday next summer. We will continue following this large issue of litter by speaking with the city of Shreveport about their responsibilities and how many tickets sheriff's offices have written thus far. We'll keep you updated because your voice matters.